Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Prison Architect. That's right. And in today's episode, what are we doing? Well, we're going to do hopefully a major expansion to the prison. So, of course, the prison is now pretty much up and running. I think we got maybe 50 prisoners. So this is a new recording session, so I have to check. But we should have the prison pretty much up and running now. And we now want to move on to cell block C. So to do that, we of course have to do a major expansion of the prison. So let's get in there. Let's take care of that. We'll get to it. And it's another day here in Prison Paradise. That's right. Let's have a quick peek around. Like I said, this is a relatively new recording session, so I, I didn't even take the time to try and come in here for 10 minutes this morning to see what was going on or anything like that. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to jump on, had half a coffee. I thought, oh, well, that's half the battle won right there. So looks like we've got some stuff going on. Incident reports is 2, long-term investment. Okay, that looks pretty straightforward. Yep, finances, blah, 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 grants. Okay, so tool cleanup is now available. Yes, okay, that's cool. Let's do that. Remove the supply of stolen, so objective. Following number of incidents in other prisons. Man, I need better glasses. That print is really small. Trying to remove all items from your prison population. Okay. Well, you know what? Sure. Okay, we can do a shakedown just for something to do. Meanwhile, we also have to get ready to do the expansion of the things, right? That is something we want to do here. So planning. No. Is it going to be quick building for cloning? I would think. Yep, that's probably a thing we're going to do. Now, this is going to be a problem. Yep. So how about we deal with this? Dismantle wall. Yeah. So let's do this. We might as well get it done and out of the way, because if I don't do it now. So as mentioned in the last episode, we have these guard towers, which when somebody escapes, they will pop out into this area, because this opening here allows them to see, hey, I don't have to dig any farther. And then they try to run out here, and then the guard towers take them out. But to make a copy of this prison up here fit into here, I'm going to have to actually take this wall out, this wall segment out. So, yeah, if you guys would just get on top of that, I really appreciate it. While I keep looking around here and seeing what's going on with life. Yeah, there you go. So I just got rid of a bunch of them. Contractor construction guys, and now I'm going to hire a whole bunch back because, of course, we're about to expand the prison, which means the first thing they're going to have to do is cut down a lot of these trees. Yeah, that's a thing that's going to happen. Yep. Okay, let's get into that. So are you guys going to feed all the prisoners? Yeah, put all that out there, would you? Yep. Because we want everybody to be super well fed. That's a thing we want them to do. I don't want them starving or anything like that. That would be bad. Let's see. Okay. Quick build, clone. So what we want to do is you kind of got to... We'll have to do this in a couple of parts because this part here is very mirrored. And this part here is not. Okay. So I'm going to try to do it like this. Something like that. Okay, cool. All right, but I don't want to do it just yet. What I want to do is I want to go to the planning tool first. So that's 2 spaces there. That's 1. That's 2. Just a little bit of a something right here, something like that. Okay, now if I go back to the quick build tool, yep. It's really hard to see, but yeah, there, and there. This should be where to put this, right? So if I click that, okay, and then I get rid of that. So you'll notice here the wall segment here was like running right up against this wall segment. So that's why we've taken it out temporarily. Now, okay, so I always thought like a blue, like in the planner, right? Or when you do quick build, right? Like you take an infirmary and you go boom, and you plant the infirmary. It would put it down, and then they would build the foundation and everything. But I don't know what it is about my guys. They look at this and they're like, I don't know if we're going to do that. So the first thing they're going to have to do here is they got to get rid of all these trees anyway. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a literal forest that we got to deal with. Oh, you guys are tired, I know. Hey, good job cleaning up this yard, by the way. They're going to have to get rid of all the trees in here, and, everybody's got to eat. And it's going to be dark here soon anyway. So we might as well let them work through the night. If anything happens exciting, though, of course, I will bring you back, and then we'll have a look at what's going on. While these guys come in here, you know what? Just before we do the cutaway, let's get these guys. I'll rehire all the guys. Yeah, we're gonna rehire you all. There, back to 100 guys. There you go. See what a nice guy I am, right? Hey, big contracting announcement on the news today. We're expanding the prison, and we've hired all kinds of guys. All right. So with that, let's do the cutaway here, and when we come back, we'll have a look at the quirks that I seem to run into and how hopefully we can fix them up. All right, while the tree cutters are down there cutting their trees and everybody's just gone off to bed, I'd like to try and do this one of these shake-ups, right? Tunnel search. Yeah, let's do a shakedown, right? All sectors. Shakedown underway. Yeah, let's see if we can't knock out this tool cleanup. I don't know how many tools you need to find, but we're going to find out, I guess. What do we got? 41 guards. Let's hire some more guards. Yeah, let's go to 60, I guess. We'll see if that will do it. Yeah, find all the bad things. I haven't. This is actually the first shakeup we've ever done. I've let them usually just kind of do the thing they want, right? But yeah, we're actually going to shake them down now. We're going to find out if they're hiding all the things. I don't know if they'll find any tools or anything, but, well, that looks like a tool to me. That's a drill. That's a hammer. Yeah, tool cleanup. Remove the supply of stolen tools. Done. Look at that. Remove the supply of stolen weapons. Yeah, done. There we go. See, that's how it's done. $20,000. Yeah. See? It's all good. It's all good after that. Wow, we're even searching, like, the logs out here. Okay. Yeah, search them logs, just in case. So these guys are still cutting away down at the trees. Nothing too exciting there. Let's have a look at the grants. So we've got 3 more hidden. I'm assuming this cell block D, E, and F, I think is what those are that are left. As the rest of these have all now been completed. Let's actually put cell block C onto the list so as we can have a look at it and just, make sure it's on there. And, oh, come on, there's 2 places left. Where's the last 2 places? There we go. There we go. Oh, I know, everybody's all upset. Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody can calm down now. Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Yeah, okay, so in this case, I think everybody's now, I don't know if they have to remove all the trash bags. Like, see, this is the thing. Like, it's like, well, are you guys actually going to do any work here now? Like, are you actually going to, like, start putting in foundation and stuff? Or am I just looking at this the wrong way? Or is this kind of like, well, this is the outline you have to do? I mean, I can do that here shortly. We're gonna clean up a few items here first. Yep. Let's sell off all the extra lumber and the things. I realize you can't sell off garbage. That's too bad because you know I'd probably be in there selling all the garbage. So yeah, we probably have to get rid of these trees in here anyway. So let's do that. We might as well just get rid of all the trees. That way, they're not even a question anymore. We'll get rid of the ones up here too. Yep. Now we actually do want to keep these trees over here, but I'm gonna get rid of them, back them off here for now, in case, well, one, I do have to put this path in, so these trees would have to come out anyway. But two, just in case they cause any interference, we'll get rid of them. I don't think there's any trees in here at the moment. I think we're all right there. And yeah, so I'm just going to let these guys continue to clean up. It's another nice, fairly quiet day here in the prison. You know, it had an overdose. It had an overdose in the prison, but yeah, that happens all the time. It's not very exciting, you know. Dude overdoses, guard takes him off to the infirmary, they inject him full of stuff, they send him back to his cell. You know, he sits there for 2 hours and it's done, right? It's not really that entertaining. So yeah, we're gonna keep pushing forward with this. I'll let these guys work ahead at this. Hey, these guys are bringing brick. Really? Are you guys gonna like start building the stuff? Really? Is that a thing you're doing? I think it is. Oh wow, that's great. Because this is actually the second time there are high levels of contraband in the prison. This is the second time I've tried building this, and the first time they wouldn't do anything. They just they cleared the trees and then they wouldn't do anything. And I don't know if that was a bug or whatever. So this is good. Well, hey, yeah, look, bring all the brick, bring all the things. What's this? The board has decided to experiment with a number of cost-saving measures across the facilities, and your prisoners being included. We need you to reduce the meal quality and variation policies in your prison to low so we can see what effects this has on the overall budgets. What? I don't want to do that. What do you mean? For 92 hours? Holy smokes, what is that? Fine, whatever. I can see how this is going to go. That's fine. I mean, you know what? I have plenty of money, so I'm just going to hire a bunch of guards and make sure they, I am not impressed with this. Yep. Are you happy? Change the prisoner's meal quality and meal variation policies to low. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's see what that does for us. All right, let's get this started. Meanwhile, I'm gonna let these guys continue to build on, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're back in again, and in this case, a huge explosion happened on the screen as it looks like we are now buying all the things to now populate into this section of the prison. So at first it was, they were just going super crazy here, doing the super crazy things, trying to load it all up. And then suddenly it was boom. Let's buy $50,000 worth of goods. And that appears to be them now loading in all the things. So now that's actually goods. This is good. Yep, you just keep unloading the truck with the stuff and the things. Meanwhile, our long-term investment's about to pop here in 3 hours. So around, that's 2 o'clock. And at the same time, we're going to also have well, we've got 80 hours. We got over 80 hours left, right? What's that? 48. That's like 4 more days. Man, what a crazy random event that one is. Okay, but that's fine. Whatever, right? We'll get the prison down here. You know, we'll get things happening. And then, of course, we got to deal with the back half, right? Because we still have to put this part in. And it's not a mirror type thing that you can just plop in. So yeah, there goes the investment. And yep, thank you very much. So now we're just letting them plop this all in. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. prisoners aren't too upset about it. I mean, you know, 20 prisoners think they're being well treated. Okay, a few prisoners have a few complaints, but whatever. Yeah, welcome to my world, guys. I'm not too happy about the food deal situation either, but you know, that wasn't my idea, right? I would just keep you on the high end food stuffs, and we'd all be happy. But you know, they want me to do this thing. Yeah, spiritual guidance has a calming effect on prisoners. Well, of course it does, right? That's a thing, right? Spiritual guidance programs. Do I not have that on the programs list? No equipment, no teacher. No equipment, no teacher. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Why is all this? What's going on here? This... Why is that all broken? There. Why does it do that? That's very weird. Are we all happy now? Okay. I'm glad... Listen, everybody can have spiritual guidance. It's all good. You're gonna need some guidance because of the what do we got here? Oh, it's a page. Cell data, technical, blah blah blah. Yep, thank you very much. Yep, thank you very much. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you're gonna need some spiritual guidance because these meals are gonna suck for another 4 days. So you know you better get over it. Meanwhile, I guess these guys, yeah, it's getting into the evening hours. These guys are gonna still keep plopping in the things. Yep, keep delivering them trucks and the things. You know, I need you to keep building the stuff over here. Hopefully you'll get that done shortly, and then we'll do the next part and see if we can't get this meal quality down to get rid of that, and at the same time get this section built in. All right, now we got now that the prison's kind of coming along here. What we want to do is we want to get next thing we want to do is get it joined in to the current prison. So, of course, we can get it powered up and stuff. Because the blueprint doesn't take into account any of the wiring or the utilities at all. So we've got to get that all done. And we got to get it all wired in with our power couplings and the stuff and the things. So let's get that happening. Foundation, building brick. What? What? Where's that? What is happening here? Oh, dang it. What is going on? Well, I guess Gareth here was going for parole. I'm assuming he didn't get parole. Yeah, get in there and help that poor guy. Holy smokes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this isn't good. Yeah, well, parole lawyer, dead guy. Dude. Well, I guess that didn't go as well as everybody had hoped. That's unfortunate. Dude, you know. Oh my. That's only, I mean, you know, we have done really well. And strangely enough, all of this has always happened while I've been recording. Like, I've never had any problems when there's no on recordings. You know, like, I mean, we've only ever had the 2 deaths in custody, and now that is the first non-prisoner death, I guess. And we'll see what happens. So, I don't know what to tell you. Gee, Hertford, I think you're in trouble, big guy. So... Anyway, I guess they're going to clean up that mess. Let's get back into what we were going to do. Yep, because we got things to do too. We're going to run this down here a bit. I'll actually probably run it down to here. It's just easier that way. And then we're going to run this over to here. Now, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so it's 17, so it's really 19. 19 by 7, which actually I've already got blocks for. So, that's let's make it a quick 20 Actually, we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we do that, yep. I don't know, somewhere's around here. If we do that, is that going to be is that going to be a thing? Is that going to be okay? I think so. I think that'll be enough. And of course, they're going to want an entrance. They're going to want a couple of entrances. So let's give them a couple of entrances. Doors, large jail door. Let's give them a large jail door here. Sure, and we will give them one large jail door up here. Why is that red? Why is that red? Well, we'll take the wall out. Dismantle wall. Demolish walls. Doom. Oh, it's because of the tree. Of course it is. Gotta love the trees. Anyway, they'll take care of that. And then once they've got this built in, we will actually start to work on getting the power hooked up in here. Actually, we can probably do some of that right now. Just to kind of get them up and running. So, yep, you're going to need a wire that goes down this way. And we're going to need a wire that goes down this way. Like so. We're also going to need a large pipe running down this way. You betcha. And that large pipe's going to have to go to at least there. And same on this side. Somewhere around there. You got to run the large pipe down in here. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And you got to run the electrics in here. So there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. And now we got to run some smaller pipes to handle all this smaller piping equipment stuff. So let's whip this all up and across. Like so. And we also need some piping in here. So let's just take it from here. We'll do this little jauntery across and do this here. And it's the same down here, so we'll do this one here, do this one across, and this one here. Now, to do the rest of the cells, I'll do that off camera. Again, I mean, you know, it's entertaining to watch, I guess, but not really. And we'll get these, we'll get this hallway inserted and get these guys set up. And then once we do that, I'll bring it back, and we'll actually slam some power, some water, and all the things in here, and then we'll focus on getting the back half of this built as we watch the meal quality continue to tick on down and see what we can do with that. So I'll bring you right back. All right, so we're pushing forward on the back side now of the building. And all I've done here is just lay a single piece of foundation that's just one big block to match this. And then what we'll do is we'll copy the pieces out of here that we want and put them down here afterwards. It's just easier to do this because this is not like a mirrored type blueprint. Now, the other problem is blueprinting. Unfortunately, it's kind of semi-buggy in certain ways. Like, everything up here looks great, but down here, everything's a mess, right? So some of the rooms didn't get copied. In fact, some of the rooms aren't even barely done. The yards aren't done at all, okay? They barely got anything in them. Then, of course, you know, you've got certain rooms that TVs are missing, and then you've got other rooms that almost everything is missing. It's just, now the stuff is here. All the stuff is here for it. But unfortunately, it didn't, it's like it just didn't, I don't know if the blueprint ran out of memory or if there was like a limitation or something. It was like, yeah, we're not going to do any more of that. And I'm like, yeah, but you should, because, you know, I could use it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this little maneuver just to see if I can't get them to populate these rooms back. And yeah, I'm hoping this little trick will work. There. There, there, and there. Now let's try and take one on this side. And again, these ones, this first set of rooms looked okay, but then like you get to this row where like half the TVs are missing. Okay, and then you get to this row where almost everything is missing. It was like the farther over it went, the worse it got, which was really weird. Now the kitchen itself is a total mess. So I'm going to try and make a copy of that. See how that goes. So we're going to take a copy of this, and we're going to put that right in there like so, and hopefully it will grab all those. Now, of course, we have to see about this. It put in some of the things, but didn't put in all the recycle carts. I don't know why. So it didn't take any of the recycle cards. Which is kind of weird. It looks like it did everything else, but then it didn't do some of the things. Yeah, okay, there's no prisoners assigned to this stuff. I don't care about that. I just want my recycle carts in. Can I have the recycle carts? I'd really appreciate it. Recycle bins. Yeah, like I got like 11 bins here. Well, the reason I have 11 bins is because, I got a whole bunch of bins just kind of sitting around, not being put into this room. So let's load this sucker up anyway. And it looks like I've overdone it now, but you know what? Oh well. At least maybe we'll get some bins in, right? Okay, well you got a bin there. All right, well, you know what? We're going to let these guys populate a bit. Okay, yeah, like the shops. The shops didn't copy very well, and the common rooms didn't copy very well. So let's try and take care of that one too. Let's clone. Yeah, no. Let's clone this. Yep. Okay, so let's reclone this. Boom. And then I'll reclone the other one. Yep, something like that. And we'll put that right there. The shops. Let's try and reclone them. Okay, so you didn't clone my thing or my stand. I'll put that in manually if I have to. That's fine. But it's just a bit messy. It's just a bit messy, right? Because now I got to kind of go back and forth here. Got to try and track to see what it is that may be missing, what might not be missing. Yeah, just made things a little messy, right? Let's try and take this part of the yard. And we'll put it here, like so. At least it looks like it got the bleachers in on both of them, so I should only have to take this part of the yard upwards. Now, I'll double check the phone booths afterwards, just to see if the phone booths need to be copied over. Yeah, so it looks like we need some phone booths down here. I never have set up intelligence networks on the phone booths. I should really get around that. Okay, so that will at least kind of take care of that. Hopefully they kind of update these rooms and add all the extra features. Looks like that's what they're doing now. They're adding the extra pieces that were all missing. So that's great. We'll take that. I did have one escapee. So I did get a message. I was in the middle of laying pipe and stuff. I said one escapee, and I'm like, what? And it said they escaped here. So I did a full tunnel sweep. I did all the stuff and things. Didn't find anything. So I have no idea how they escaped. At all. And obviously they would have went for this, because if they escaped through this side somehow, but this isn't even attached to the prison yet, so they didn't come through that wall to get through this open door, or anything like that. So what I did was, I thought maybe one of the prisoners, we'd gotten a prisoner in, and and these were marked as cells at the time, so I thought, well, maybe they got slapped into one of these cells. And these cells, of course, are barely functional, much less anything. And they're wide open. As soon as you open this door, you could just walk right out. So maybe I took all these designated cell rooms away and got rid of those. And it seems to have solved the problem. And now, of course, what I've been doing is I've just been kind of keeping an eye on this for a minute to say, no, we're not going to, I'm just going to refuse intakes for the moment. Just by reducing the number. I'm not doing closed or anything like that. And then what I'm going to do is this. We're going to go away. We're going to buy this. Are you sure you want to buy that for $80,000? Boom. Buy that. Yeah, do that. And yes, buy it again. Boom. Do that. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing up here. Yep, we're going to buy that one. And it's going to think about it. And we're going to do it one more time. You betcha. Yep, do that. All right. And the reason we're doing that, of course, is that we'll be expanding soon enough. So now what I'm going to have these guys do, and I'm going to be like, yeah, you want to play escapee wall with me? Fine, let's do this then. We'll do this. There'll be no more escaping today. Nope, no more escaping today for anybody. That whole escaping thing, that's really bumming me out, so that's not going to happen anymore. Yep, we'll just put this in here. Put this in here, and we'll just bring this down right to here. Yep. I will have these guys extend the perimeter fence. So once again, this will be all enclosed except for how they can squeeze through here. And once again, my snipers will take care of that. There'll be none of this escaping stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna let these guys build away for a while. Looks like we got a bunch of trees and stuff down here that are going to give me a hassle. We're going to have to plow through them really fast because I don't want that. You know, these things grow like weed really fast. So we'll definitely want to take care of that and let these guys get in here. Boy, that road gets really long, doesn't it? So we'll let them keep working on this expansion. Looks like we've kind of got the room thing fixed, and then of course we'll come back and we'll paste this into here. So I'll bring you right back. All right, we should be getting a report here from the commish shortly, as we're down to the last 50 minutes of this reduced meal quality experiment, which I'm not overly happy about. Let's zip that along here. Come on, let's go. These guys are eating. We'll get them back onto their high-quality meals. They'll be all happy. Okay, 7 minutes to go. So, yep, things are coming along. Look at these trees. Gonna be a mess. Gonna be a mess to deal with. It's for sure. All right, yep. All right, the food budget experiment is over. They're inconclusive. You're free to set your food policies back to whatever you wish. Thanks, CEO. Whatever. I was gonna do that anyway. Yep. Back to high mediums. We'll do that. Yep. I think that's pretty good. All right. So that will take care of that little experiment for now. I guess I guess they weren't too happy. Inconclusive. What can I tell you? Learn to live with it. Meanwhile, my guys down here, they are almost done building this fence in. Gosh darn it. Yeah, there'll be no more of this escapee attempting stuff around the outside edge on this way anyway. I'd still like to know where this guy came from, though. And the only explanation I've got is that when I copied these overs, it copied the room print overs for cells, and that I must have got an intake in, and then they decided, well, let's just slap him in here, right? Because it's right close by. And then he just literally walked right out the door, right down here. And that really bothers me, because it's like, come on, guys, you really... Anyway, whatever. So, yeah, there's been no other escapes, no other tunnels found. Everything's nice and quiet in the neighborhood in that regard. Everybody had better be behaved, too, or I will lock you all up into squeezy little cubby holes is what I will do. And so with that, we'll press forward. In fact, we should be able to Even try to get this room done here. That's it, guys. Plow away. Plow away. Yeah, that's it. Get them last blocks in. Get the last blocks in. Somebody do the last blocks, would you? I mean, this thing has got to be, like, this close to being finished. Somebody do something. Okay. Like, I'm glad you're all, like, just kind of running through the thing here. Okay, you're cleaning up wood and stuff, but you guys could finish the foundation. What are you doing? Foundation in progress. Yes, okay, it's in progress. You know what? Control left click to make this high priority. There, done. See? There'll be no more of that running around foolishness stuff. All right. So now we can try to copy some of this down. Let's see. Let's try to do it like this. Clone. We want to take... Nope. We want to take this like that and put it down here like that. All right. And then we want to take this like that. And we should be able to put that like this. All right. And that will take care of that. And then I'll worry about the workshop after that. So let's let them get that in. Meanwhile, these trees are going to be a big problem. I can see that. Meanwhile, that should let them do that thing with that for now. And yeah, once they have this in, I'll bring it back for that part. Andrew. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Overdose. Done like dinner. And the worst part is he is the second one in like literally 2 minutes. When you know, another one stabbed out here in the courtyard just like a few minutes ago. And I was trying to get everything arranged to put the camera on to show that one when this one happened. And I'm like, what? It's just, you know, which is a little sad because, you know, here we are, day 50. And yes, we did lose that first guy in the very first few days, you know. And then, of course, Mr. Snitch came along. And this one here, the third one, was another snitch. And guess who took him out? Mr. Godfather did. Yeah. Yeah, I am more than ever trying to... Well, I can't even find him now because he's gone off to bed, snuck away on me. But I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. So right now, everything's running at medium sec. But one day, I think I'm going to build a max sec section. Yeah, me and him are going to have a small talk in a very small cell with very small stuff. That's for sure. I want to set up a camera. I need a camera. Thank you. All right, let's put this camera in here. I don't know why I was missing the camera. I thought I'd get... Well, then again, I'm not surprised. It seems like a lot of copying stuff around. Just didn't copy. I don't know why. It's just like, nope. Not gonna copy for you. Not copying for you. Yeah, we're gonna put. I'm gonna put a couple extra trays in here. Just kind of playing safe, I guess. And I think we'll also have a couple extra bins. And yeah, we'll do that one and that one. Now, there should be more than enough food, because, like, I mean, usually you get 4 or 5 meals out of a thing, right? So, really, there should be enough meals in here for 30 people, but, you know what? Let's just kind of make sure of that. Is that where the extra machines are not? Yeah, that's why I'm missing a bunch of machines. Look at that. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, I seen a bunch of snacks machines out there, and I was like, where'd they come from? Well, that's because it didn't copy them over either. So, Yeah, like if I put this serving table in here, there's enough room for the serving table, but not enough room for the snack and pop machines. That's all right. What I can do is I can put one on either end on this copy design, so we can do that. Yeah, so I'll do it this way. Turn, boop. And then what I'll do is down here, I'll just do the same thing. And then turn. Because I think there's two on either side. So we got snack machine. Yep. So turn. And then again. And turn. So, yeah, I'll just spread it out a little bit more. That's perfectly fine. Everything else, I think, is set to go. Hook up the cameras here, Max. Yeah, connecto the cameras. Yep. And all right, well, run a thing. Run the thing so I can at least see where we're putting the lines. Because I mean, all you're doing now is, yep. And we'll take this one here, and we're gonna take this one here. Now, this one. No, they haven't got that camera set up yet, so I can't put that one in. Okay, well, I won't worry about that. What I'd like to do to end the episode is it'll take a little more time to kind of get this set up. And then next episode, we'll crank this one on. I am not going to attach this to this right now. Next episode, we'll unblock these two walls here. And then, oh, look at this poor guy. He's been like stuck in there probably for like 10 minutes, right? So open door. Yeah, open that poor door for that guy, would you? We'll open up these two walls, and then we'll set up these cells. But let's set up these last 10 cells over here to get in our 60, right? So we're gonna crank up the intake. We should now be able to take in the 60, no problem. If Mr. Godfather wants to keep trying to kill snitches, well, we got to bring in some people because he keeps knocking them off. But I think that's 4 deaths so far, I think is where we are. Yeah, so it was 2 for the longest time, and then, like I said, Mr. Godfather found another snitch for 3, and then that guy that just died in OD, he's number 4. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, Like, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to, I don't know, not have it. But at the same time, you can only do what you can do, I guess. You can't focus on the past. You got to focus on the present and the future. So we'll just do that. Now, let's zip this forward. We'll get the buses coming in here. Yep. More guys coming along, and you can't see squat in the dark anyway outside of the prison wall. So, yeah, I just keep paring the trees back is all the other thing I'm doing. I'm just trying to get rid of all this new forest that we kind of claimed when we bought all this new land. So I want to get all them trees pared back. So they don't overrun us all the time. It'll just get crazy. It'll just get too crazy. But this has been a pretty productive episode. We did the crazy experiment for the commish. We also did, we finished off this part of the prison, I think. We'll make sure we get the cameras and a few other, we'll hire the staff, open this up. And then get it as part of the general population, and probably add a few more parole, because once we get them prisoners coming in, boom. Yep, you're about to arrive here in 30 minutes. Just come right on in. Here we go. Bring in the trucks. Let's see who's going to show up. Yep, here they come. Somewhere. Here they are. Look at that. Our latest recruits have arrived. Well, hello there. How are you? Good. Yep, you look very entertaining. Was a good guy. Was left by his girlfriend because he had no money. Yep. Got caught, gone to jail. What can I tell you? It is what it is, right? Yep. Sean Dillon. 37 years. Holy smokes. He's been around. Dan Beckwith, 8 years for dangerous driving. Really, dangerous driving. Assaulting an officer. Oh, I can see how that's going to go. Rusty Steele, Australian, ex-world famous DJ, businessman and playboy. Yeah. Jailed after fall from fame. Yeah. 25 years for major crimes, multiple crimes, kidnapping, false imprisonment, and trafficking. Yep. Well, what can I tell you, dude? It's kind of all over now. Yep. Always the jester. Yep. I'm sure. Yeah. Goes into a mindless rage. I'll bet. Well, that's all right. Yeah. And Necro. The only thing authorities really know about him, and he has to be taken to faith. Found looming over a body. Well, good luck with that. Yeah. So, nevertheless, that's about it for this episode. We have got this ready to go, I think. And on the next episode, we'll open it up and throw it to caution to the wind, which will take our numbers from 60 to 120. Blam. And in fact, I should actually put that on, cell block D, right? Oh, okay, it already took off my cell block C because when I copied the cells, they were labeled. But you know what? And so, then what we'll do is we'll take cell block D next, which of course is to then get the numbers to 200. And then of course, I think after that comes 500 and 1,000. Now, I will never build a 1,000 prison. I would love to, but I find the game gets really kind of unstable-ish once you kind of start kicking around the 500 mark. Now, I mean, I guess I could, go all crazy and just build tiny little cells and big, huge blocks and then just shove everybody in there. But I don't know. This design, I like this design. Keeps me running pretty good. But overall, I'm Max. This is Prison Architect. We're going to open up the brand new cell block on the next one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.